Harry here from SNS Multimedia. Today we'll be talking about two-question problems. Two-question problems are normal problems, except they have two questions in them. So, for example, it has to have multiple data. So there are two sets of markers. Each marker set has 16 markers. So the two question problem for this would be, what is half the amount of the markers on the right? What is the total amount of markers in all? So it's more like, it's two questions about the same thing. So yeah, with that said, let's do some practice. So this is practice 1. We're going to start off with a few problems. It's going to be about, two-question problems. We have this, and then I'm going to go through them and do them. You can't see my cursor right now, but I swear I'm here. So, number 1. Bill and John are reading books. Each page has 67 pages. Bill read 3 books, and John read 8 books. How many pages did Bill read, and how many pages did John read? So each page has 67 books. So Bill read 3 books. So that means you got to multiply 67 times 3. Let's do it. So 3 times 7 equals 21. And 3 times 6 equals 18. Plus 2 equals 20. So that's 201 for Bill. He read 201 pages. That's the answer to our first question. And to our second question, John read 8 books. So we just multiply 67 times 8 this time. It's a big one. 67 times 8. So 8 times 7 equals 56. And 8 times 6 equals 48, right? So 48 plus 5 equals 53. So we get 536 for our second answer. That's B. Okay, so from now on, I'm going to address the first question answer as A and the second question answer as B. So I did this over here. So now for number 2. Number 2, Sally and Mary are playing soccer. Sally wins 3 games, while Mary wins 5. Each game, they score 4 points. How many points did Mary score, and how many points did they in all? How many points did they score in all? Okay. Sally and Mary are playing soccer. So let's see this. Sally wins 3 games. So 3 times 4 is 12. How many points did... And then Mary wins 5. So 4 times 5 equals 20. So 20 is the answer to the first one. And the answer to the second one is, what did they score in all? So 12 plus 20, you can do it in your head, but let's do it. 2 plus 0 equals 2. 1 plus 2 equals 3. So you get 32 for our second answer. And that's it. It's 20 and 32. For number 3, it's Sally and John are drawing. John draws 5 papers, while Sally draws 5 more than John. How many paintings did Sally draw, and how many did they draw in all? So, I meant drawings over here, and it doesn't even matter about papers and drawings. So, how many did Sally draw? Sally drew 5 more than John, and so Sally drew 5 plus 5, which is 10. And how many did they draw in all? So we got number 1. We got A. A is 10. B is, how many did they draw in all? So 10 plus 5 equals 15. So you got 15 for our final product. Let's do problem time. It's the part where you pause and you do it by yourself. You pause the video and you do it by yourself with like a piece of whatever you would like. Doesn't really matter. A pen or pencil or pen. Doesn't matter. So you pause it. You do all these. So I'm gonna read them all out for you so you can do them by yourself. So number 1, out of problem time, there are 13 groups of toys with 3 toys in each group. One kid has 7 groups and one kid has the rest. How many toys does the other kid have? And how many toys do they have in all? So that's number 1. Number 2 is Bill and Mary are drawing chalk. Bill draws 7 rainbows, while Mary draws 4 rainbows. Each rainbow has 6 stripes. If Mary doubles her score, would it be more or less than Bill's? How many stripes do they have in all? Number 3. There are 20 students in John's class. Everyone has 3 pencils. 10 have 2 green pencils, while the other half has 2 blue pencils. How many do the green half have, and how many do the blue half have? So, pause the video now. So I think that's long enough. Hopefully you paused and did them all by yourself. And I'll be revealing them in 3, 2, 1. Oh gosh. Oh, almost there. Oh, here they are. So, number 1 is A, 18, and B, 39. Number 2, A, more, B, 66. 3, A, 20, B, 20. This one is a little easy, but it's still practice. So number 1, I'm gonna go through, what you have to do it. So there are 13 groups of toys with 3 in each group. One kid has 7 groups, and the other kid has the rest. How many toys did the other kid have, and how many toys did they have in all? So the other kid, first thing we do, we subtract 7 minus 13, because that's the whole thing, minus that one, the first kid. So now we subtract 13 minus 7, or minus, then we have to regroup because 3 is too small. We make this a 2, make this a 13. 13 minus 7 equals 6. I didn't even actually do that. That was funny. So we get 6 for answer. And then it has 6 groups, but it's asking how many toys it has. So you have to multiply that by 3 to get 18. And then how many groups do they have? How many toys do they have in all? Which is 13 times 3. So 13 times 3 equals, let's do it. So 3 times 3 equals 9. 3 times 1 equals 3. 39. Number 1, done. Number 2, Bill and Mary are drawing chalk. Bill draws 7 rainbows, and Mary draws 4 rainbows. Each rainbow has 6 stripes. If Mary doubled her score, would it be more or less than Bill's? How many stripes do they have in all? So, if Mary doubled her score, which would make that 4, 4 times 2 is 8, and 8 is more than 7, so it's 1 more, and that's number A. That's A. B is 66 because how many stripes do they have in all? So you would have to be Bill draws 7. If you multiply that 7 by 6, because it's how many stripes it has in all. So 7 times 6 equals, what does it equal? 42. And 4 times 6 equals 24. So 42 plus 24 equals 66. We got 66 for B. Number 3. There are 20 students in John's class. Letter A, I guess. Sorry, I need to read the whole problem. There are 20 students in John's class. Everyone has 3 pencils. 10 have 2 green pencils, while the other half has 3 blue pencils. That's supposed to be a 2, I think. Yeah, that's supposed to be a 2. It was 2 before, wasn't it? Yeah, that 3 is supposed to be a 2. It's 2 before, wasn't it? Go back here. Why can't I go back? Oh, here it is. Yep, 2. So, yeah, that's 2. Sorry if it's weird if you look down and you saw that. But yeah. So the other half has 2 blue pencils. How many do the green half have, and how many do the blue half have? So this is pretty easy to do, because it's just splitting 20 in half. And that's 10. So and then splitting 20 into 2 halves, and one half has 20 blue pencils, because it's 2 times 10, and the other has 30 green pencils. So it's 20 and 20. So that's how you get it. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in future videos. Thank you for watching.